Look at this. Absolutely brilliant. Not a cloud. Well, there is some little clouds. Not many though. Not many clouds in the sky. Got the FG Marder, the 4-wheel drive FG Marder. I've been dying to give it a go. I haven't taken it for a run. All I've done is started it at home. Got no plug in it. So let's give it a run. We've got a nice great big field. Looks like there's some children over there, but we'll ignore them. They'll be alright, they're miles away. Nice big field to play around in. So, happy days. God, what a lovely day. I can't bloody believe it. I'm in just complete and utter shock. Every time I come out, and it's just, doesn't matter what, it's just bloody brilliant, and words just escape me every bloody day, I tell you. Amazing. Anyway, let's get this started up. Right. Hopefully this time you're not just looking at the ground. You probably are just looking at the ground, but I'm going to have to check it halfway blooming through, and let's see what we've got. We've got steering, throttle and brakes. I've got my little tuning screwdriver just in case we need any adjustment at any point. So, bit of primage. We'll try it without the choke. I think it's warm enough we shouldn't need the choke, but we'll try it. Might need it, might not be enough petrol. Huh, maybe it does need it. Once it's warmed up enough, I'm just trying to work out if you're looking at the sky or not. I think you're alright. Once it's warmed up enough, we'll be able to adjust the tick over, get that to be nice. Those children over there are playing around with that tree, so we'll be alright. We'll go over here and we should be alright. We'll let it warm up a bit, and then we'll adjust it as we need to. What a great car! I'm taking it a little bit easy because I want to actually have a go of it and actually drive it before I break it. Because I reckon, remember it's belt driven? I reckon there's quite a high chance those belts, I haven't looked at them, I reckon there's a high chance that the belts are a bit perished and they're probably going to snap. So I want to have a go of it and drive it around before they snap, so I'm taking it easy. I think something is slipping a bit. That was full throttle then. Now the tick over is too high, so we'll turn that down a bit. We'll richen that up a little bit. That's more like where it should be, kind of. A little bit up and down, but I reckon it might be a little bit low, but I think it just needs to run. I'm just checking again to make sure that you're actually aiming at it. I think you are, aren't you? Are you aiming at it? More or less? I think you're a bit higher. I'll move you down a touch. I'll move you down a little bit. Maybe you was a bit high before, I don't know. I don't know. Oh. Oh. I can't work out whether it's slipping or the clutch is slipping. Maybe the clutch isn't a lot of cop. Something's not quite right with it, but I put my finger on it. I reckon the clutch might be in need of a new one. Yeah, see, that was full throttle and it should have a lot more go to it than that. I'm richening it up a little bit because it seems like it might have been a little bit weak. We'll see. Yeah, you see, I don't like that very much, so let's do a little bit more. That's much better. That's better. Definitely, I don't know. I think it's the belts. Might be that clutch. Well, it's fine though. Drives really well. Yeah, see, don't like that, does it? So let's richen that up. Don't like that very much. Probably got an air leak somewhere. There's definitely an air leak somewhere. Shouldn't be like that. It's running really well though. Where are those children? They're playing around over there by that tree. That's alright, we'll stay here. Runs some nuts though, other than that little blip that we've got. That's flat out, that was. I would expect a bit more pep to it than that. So we need to look at the belts and the clutch. But it does wheel spin, so I'll tell you what we can do is, if I have it standing still and I just punch it, it should spin. If it doesn't spin, we've got something slipping. Ready? I don't know. I think I'm probably making something of nothing there, to be honest. In fact, it's actually getting better the more I drive it. Maybe there was a bit of oil on the clutch, a bit of oil on the belt. Burning off. It's getting better the more I drive it, so whatever it is, it's getting better. The brakes are rubbish. Yeah, the brakes don't work much at all. So the brakes need adjusting. That's full brakes. Oh, didn't like that very much, did it? Ah, interesting. Alright, let's try a bit of... Maybe we've lost spark again? Interesting. Even with the choke, bit of primage. Sometimes if you've got a blocked jet, prime it a bit and you'll know, because it'll start again briefly. That doesn't seem to be the case. That was weird. A little bit of a... That was definitely a carb problem. Fueling issue. But seems to have cleared itself, so that's good. Before some of you say it, you're just randomly turning the screws. Yeah, man, you got to wing it in life. Just turn the screws until it runs all right. I mean, what more can you do? Not a lot, really. You know what I mean? So, love life and stop panicking about stuff. The engine itself seems to be running alright. Maybe that carb does need a bit, but I reckon it's fine. I'm just going to leave it like that. Run it like that. Once I get a nice shell for it, I'll get a nice shell for it, and it's going to be a nice car. It's running really well now. The more I've ran it, the better it's got. Happy days, man. I couldn't be happier. Tell you what though, I could be happier. I'm bloody hungry. Yeah, hungry I am. Might have to go and get some food. Here comes a man with a hat on. Look, usually the ones that wear the hats like that are a bit grumpy. So we'll see. It's going to go the other way, hopefully. Stay away from me. But that's sitting there now, that's ticking over. And that's the nuts. That's loving life. Look at it. Absolutely loving life. It's not doing anything, it's not hunting anymore. Before, it was hunting slightly, wasn't it? Are you still looking at it? I think you are, aren't you? Yeah, before it was hunting a little bit. Now it's not. Now it's just Loving life. Oh, that man's gone the other way now, that's good. Yeah, if you go back and look at the beginning, you'll see that it's hunting a bit on tick over, up and down, up and down. Now it's just smooth. That's what we want. What happens when we rev it though? Nothing. Just goes. Yes, that's what we want. Oh man. Uh-oh. Something's happened. What's happened? Something's happened. Alright, we lost the screw, we've lost the bolt out the bottom there, and we've also lost the drive shaft. So, that's going to be fun to try and find. That fell out somewhere up here. So we're going to have to go on a little drive shaft hunt. It'll be down here somewhere. Luckily it wasn't far out in the field. So I reckon if you spot it, put it in the comments and tell me. It'll be around here somewhere. I might have to go and get the metal detector. Perhaps. Because I have got a metal detector. It's at home. I'll go and get it. We might be able to find it. Where did I turn around? Around here somewhere. Well, I'm going to go and get the car and put it somewhere, and I'm going to spend a little bit of time looking for that drive shaft. If I can find the screw as well, that'll be nice. But if not, I'm going to have to get a different drive shaft for it. It must have fell out somewhere around here, look. Because this is where it went. That's the mark. Can you see the mark? Hopefully you're pointing at it. Here's the mark. So where it fell out must be around here somewhere. But I can't see any drive shafts. If you can see it, comment. Comment, I can see the drive shaft. Because I can't see it. But it come apart around here somewhere. So it's got to be, unless it flung off somewhere, I don't know, I didn't see. But that's alright, I'm sure I better get a drive shaft, probably not. Let's limp it back. Well, you lot, there it is, running lovely, and look what I found. There it is, one drive shaft. Happy days. I don't think I'm going to better find the screw though. I'll have a look, see if I can see the bolt, but I don't think I will. But at least I've got the drive shaft, so I haven't got to buy a new one of them. So that's that. I'm glad I've got that. Put that in my pocket. I'm going to have a little rummage around to see if I can find the screw, but that's going to be a little bit more difficult to try and find a screw. But it'll be around here somewhere. I can't believe how well it's running now. That's running the dream. Absolute dream. Couldn't ask for better than that. Well, you lot, I had a little look around, couldn't find the bolt, but I'm sure I better get, I think they do the Marder bolt kits, all different bolts, so I'll probably get one of those. I've got loads of different bolts as well. But I got the drive shaft, that's good. So the car itself is running absolutely great. So I'm really pleased with that. The more I ran it, the better it got. Obviously that diaphragm and all that in that car was a little bit stiff, probably a little bit of a blockage as well, but it's running great now, absolutely brilliant. And I tweaked it a little bit, and yeah, I don't think it's going to get a lot better than that. So nice. I'll have to put all that back together and just bloody enjoy life, man. I mean, all I need to do is get a shell for it, a bolt, put the drive shaft back in, and we're loving life. Thanks for dropping by, and I'll catch you on the next one. Treat people nicely, treat people how you want to be treated, and we should have a nice happy life. And the next time you get a chance to go down a nice big park like that, just go and bloody do it. Don't sit at home on the settee going, oh, I can't be bothered, I'm just going to sit down and watch TV. Take a car, go down the park, you'll love it. Cheerio.